Hello and welcome to Eden Park in Auckland for this fourth one-day international between New Zealand Black Caps and England. 2-1 to New Zealand. That's the series score at the moment. England coming back well in Napier after being sent 2-0 down in Wellington exactly a week ago.
Fleming has the coin. Gentlemen, it's all yours. Heads is the call. Heads it is. Nasser, you won the toss. What have you elected to do?
We're going to have a bat. You know, there's a little bit of grass on the wicket, but we find we play our best cricket batting first, and we're going to stick to that.
Okay, thanks very much. Good luck today. Bring in Stephen Fleming. Stephen, lost the toss. Thoughts on that first?
We would have bet it, but who knows with this wicket. We've got to do both disciplines pretty well. I don't think it's going to have a massive bearing on the game, so we have to make first use of it with the ball and do it well.
Okay, Park Nasser Hussain from England has won it, and they've elected to bat first.
Two umpires for today are Doug Cowie and Tony Hill. 50th game for New Zealand. Stephen Fleming, he captains New Zealand for the 150th time in both codes of the game. Faced by Michael Vaughan, I think that strengthens the team. Vaughan gives a spin bowling option. Otherwise, the 10 others the same that played at Napier. 37 at Christchurch, only bowled 4 overs at Napier. New Zealand strengthening the batting at the expense. First ball of this fourth one-day international. Big appeal for LBW. Just didn't look quite right, Ian.
I think he did too much. It's gone, come back, but look at the height. It's still got a long way to travel. Good decision.
That's in the air and has just lobbed very gently to Cairns. Trescothick has gone. Third ball, it's the best possible start for New Zealand. England have lost Trescothick for naught.
And then the first ball he got himself into a very strange position. And this ball swinging into him, and I'm really not quite sure what he's trying to do with it. He's seen the ball swing. It swung on him. It's got a thick inside edge, nothing more. It's a lollipop to Chris Kidd. Good shot. England off the mark with a boundary. Nick Knight, the man who's been in form.
It's a really good shot from Nick Knight. Good stride. Not trying to hit the ball too hard, just caress it through the gap. Well, look at that fly through. You're saying tennis ball bouncy, and it looks a little bit more than that, isn't it?
Certainly bounced more than I expected.
Well, Adams thinks he's got him. Knight's going nowhere. I think Knight has hit his boot there, and that's a good decision from Doug Cowie. Adams went berserk.
Adams might find himself in a bit of trouble there. There's nowhere near it. It's hit the pad, and you can see it quite clearly. The keeper has no interest whatsoever. Yeah, I can quite clearly see the inside edge hit the pad. The bowler's gone charging down, but there's no response from keeper and slips.
Good shot from Hussain. That's gone to one of the longer boundaries on the field, but it's rocketed away for 4.
It's actually a quick out. Good shot.
Well, 2 good cover drives from England's batsmen. Good ball there in response from Tuffy. I think he just took a bit of pace off that. It's definitely nipped back.
It's a
Here's Tuffy again, who's looked impressive. Now, there's appeal for all sorts here. A bit of, well, we'll have a shout for LBW. Then maybe you got an inside edge, and it's going to be caught.
outside the line, no bat nowhere near it. And
oh, that's a good shot from Hussain. 2 bounces and over the rope for 4. It's a good stroke.
He knows it's not a big boundary down there, and he's take advantage of that. Not quite out of the middle, but certainly enough of the bat.
I'm glad he's forgotten about the rain. Oh, that's 4. It's behind backward point and square of third man, and neither of them could do anything about it. Top shot from Knight. Picked the gap quite beautifully, plays through that area.
That's going to be 4 more. Well, it is.
Yeah, too much width. It's well bowled again from Tuffy. He knows that Hussain is trying to get down the track.
It's away fine down the leg side. He'll run into the fence for 4 leg byes.
Ball will race away on this peculiarly shaped outfield. It's a rugby field really, which accommodates cricket. It's a terrific stadium though. There he is, and the word.
Up and over the top of Nevin, that'll be 4. Nasser Hussain doesn't mind where they go. Chris Cairns will be disappointed. It's a much needed boundary for England.
Into the fence.
No stroke played. And out. Hussain standing there, he should be walking off straight away. It was an error of judgment. He doesn't like the look of the decision, but crisp blow for the home team. Hussain's gone for 17.
Out for me, at first view. First thing I said off microphone, that's out. He's took a long time, the umpire Hill. There's the finger. Hussain didn't like it. He's gone for 17. England now 40 for 2.
Just over. Adams to Knight. Oh, that's pulled away. Over straight mid-wicket. What a shot that was. 4th boundary for Nick Knight.
Back of the lane, mistake and wide.
It's hit away, and that'll probably go all the way. It's a quick outfield here. It's had some rain, and that rain, I think, just pulled it up. Good fielding. And good running. That brings the 50 up for England. The 14th over. Well, Graham Thorpe comes down to the ground. Hits that through mid-on. It was in the air, but hit pretty well.
McMillan very close in at mid-on. Almost Lillen at mid-on, level with the stumps. Mid-off a lot deeper.
That's nicely timed. That's going to be the boundary, and this is what you're saying about Graham Thorpe. He picks his spot, doesn't he?
That's a tremendous shot. That is threading the needle. If you look at the field with a gully, a point, he has to hit it later because of the field set. He knows the angle so well, and then the added bonuses, he beats the 2 guys in pursuit. Look at Fleming, he knows. Fleming knows with that last replay that this fellow's playing cat and mouse.
Edged and dropped. Thought about taking a single, but I'm afraid Smithy. It's either 6 or out. It's 6. How often do you see that? The drop, straightforward catch, and this hit goes for 6. Who'd be a bowler? 71 for 2. Excellent fielding again. Nice little partnership developing here. 37 from 49 balls between Thorpe and Knight. The Tory continuing. Graham Thorpe's hit that pretty well. Should pick up 2. Well, what on earth is going on there? That is as poor a piece of running as you'll see.
That ball is 80 metres away, 90 metres away, and not once did this. I think you're right. You called it right. The throw's so long and has to go so high in the air to get there. There's 2. is an easy two, but Thorpe has to be looking. Look, he's not even looking till there. It's too late. The other thing is the keeper's fallen over the stump, so I hope he's taken the bails off low down. There's food for thought and plenty to come back to. Knight's gone for 38, 78 for 3.
The internationals there. This is his first one in New Zealand.
Well, what's going on here?
Well, it was a very nervy sort of call from Michael Vaughan. It was his
Excellent stop from Michael Vaughan. Just put the bowler square the rattle behind the ball, square the wicket behind.
It's pulling up to speed.
All the way. Has that gone all the way? It's a very short boundary over there. Indeed it has. Super shot.
6 has brought up the 50, the 100, sorry. Go to 105 for 3. It's just pure timing.
Thorpe is just behind in terms of strike rate. That's wide of the third man, and that'll run away to the boundary as well. Good positive batting from Michael Vaughan. It can't be easy for him. He's very national and looks in very good touch indeed.
Well, it's chancing his arm with anything wide. Well, it's chancing his arm with anything wide.
Straight away, the swing is out on the Stephen Park ground, but we're going to see one on the Stephen Park ground, but we're going to see one here.
Straight behind the keeper. Straight behind the keeper.
No distance at all. It's going through the shot and safe enough, and like you say, into the boundary before.
Good running. Good understanding. That's a good shot. That's a beautiful shot. It's going to go all the way to the boundary. 4 more. It's Michael Vaughan, and nicely timed.
And this is proving to be a dangerous partnership for the Kiwis, who are unable to score runs freely, and that's a bit of a problem for the Kiwi skipper.
It's also stopped a lot of those who only want to play one day cricket because they know they're going to get it in the ribs or around the throat. They don't. Now this one's played well by Graham Thorpe. This is where he's clever. He realised he's had a couple of goes of beating the man square, so he's waited and played it later. And the race is away for 4. Good shot.
Eden Park here, the boundaries are quite inconsistent. Some points long, some points short, and Graham Thorpe here has picked out one of the shorter areas, and there's a man out there that just had no chance of cutting it off due to the angle.
That's a great shot. That brings up Michael Vaughan's 50, and what a way to bring it up. It wasn't that short.
Well, that's a fantastic shot, and what a fantastic 50. He has really come to the crease and showed some intent. And together with Graham Thorpe, this is...
A lovely way to bring your 50 up. Slow ball, but spotted.
1 point of interest here.
You know what'll happen. As soon as he takes himself out, that's where he'll go. Well, that's quite deliberately played and very cleverly played. And that's 4 more. Michael Vaughan is in fine form. Frustration coming in here. Michael Vaughan, I think, is winning the competition at the moment.
Yeah, it's Chris Kenzie's
That's a good shot. That is 4 more. Well,
Michael Vaughan really starting to play some shots now. This is a fantastic shot. Not a bad ball, really. Perhaps a little width.
it's a fine shot. Already 12 runs off this over.
And really now this is looking like a fantastic wicket to bat on. And this might be close. I've got a feeling this might be out. Michael Vaughan dropped his bat in the process.
There you go. That's a step 5. Still touching back. Not out. Right, how's this? Right, an amazing decision. This personal, amazing decision. This, personal decision. I cannot give the decision. It's right in between frame. It's right in between frame. What was Michael Vaughan doing?
He must have the call. Yes, I just think he must have got a call because like you say, he can't be given that. Michael Vaughan just decided to walk off. Michael Vaughan just decided to walk off.
That is, I'm sorry, there's no way them straighten out. There's no way that can be given. The bat is. Oh, that's one straight up the air. And here we go again. We've seen it before with England.
More balls to settle in. Certainly the Kiwis are back in it now. It's 170 for 5.
No mistake of the catch. Taken by Nathan Astle. Andrew Flintoff goes for 2. It's 170 for 5. Man of the match. Napier.
Not sure this is going to blow over. That's going to be 50 for Thorpe, though. Down to find third man. That's well played by Graham Thorpe. It's 50 off just 55 balls, even though he's been there quite a long time. And
driving in now. Big disappointment to this capacity crowd, disappointment to the players, disappointment to everybody. It just looked as if it's filled in big time around the ground, and I'm sure that the authorities here will cover this pitch and be plenty of covers on before long.
Well, we've got some good news for you from Eden Park in Auckland. That is that the game will recommence, but the conditions are becoming curiouser and curiouser. 40 overs per side, which means that England will have a further 2 overs and 1 ball to bat. 5 bowlers then will be able to bowl 8 overs each, which pays hide and a hair to those at all.
Playing conditions, that's a waste of a tree, you can throw that away, but we'll get on with cricket at some stage for 2 overs and 1 ball, and then we're going to have half an hour's break. It might rain again then, that'll probably suit everybody. Graham Thorpe at the crease for England, playing well again, 52 from...
Collingwood gone. Whatever they worked out in the interim, it's not how to play Harris.
So that conundrum as to how many runs to score, but don't lose wickets, has resulted in that. Smart stumping from Nevin. Harris again, who does the damage for New Zealand. Paul Collingwood has gone for 4, England 185 for 6.
Still only be 1, I think. England have scored 12 off 13 balls since the resumption. That's the end of their innings. 40 overs gone. 193 for 6. That's the wicket that fell of Paul Collingwood's. Could prove vital. But now in difficult circumstances. A disjointed innings from England, but I think they'll be pretty happy with 193 for 6. It remains to be seen how many New Zealand have to chase to win this game. 59, England making 193 for 6 in their 40 overs.
6 bowlers used by New Zealand. Pick of the bowlers for me was Tuffy at the top of the innings, 8 overs, 1 for 32. Just
Nasser Hussain leads his troops out. New Zealand then needing 223 runs from their 40 overs. That's 223 runs from 240 balls. Good first delivery. Nasser Hussain's got 2 slips and a gully. David Lloyd's alongside me. David, is something
Very out there in that offside. There's Hussain.
Up and over. Collingwood slipping on the greasy surface, but he's done well in the end. Nevin
He's a wicket-keeper batsman, comes in at the top of the innings and tends to stay back in the crease. Any sort of wick, he's looking to score. He's quite happy to get the ball over the top of the slips towards third man. He plays the card down to third man. If he hits third man and gets caught, that's unlucky. But it's a fuller length that Hoggard needs to be bowling to Nevin. The same
stand. That's a good tactic. It's a good catch by Trescothick. Nevin has to go this time. That's a better length from Hoggard and a better direction, and it's brought success. Nevin goes. New Zealand 9 for 1, chasing 214 more.
Want to come forward. He just gets a good edge on it. It's a good catch from Trescothick. Safe hands from him. Big strike for England that. Chris Nevin's gone for 8 and New Zealand are 9 for 1.
Picked up 9 runs there. 15 deliveries faced. Fabulous stuff from Hoggard. Nipped back and gone away for 4 to that very short boundary down at long leg at the terrace's end.
Big stadium, although it is a rugby stadium for one-day international cricket. The boundary down there, down at fine leg, is only about 54 yards.
That's gone straight up. There's a call from Michael Vaughan. He takes the catch, and New Zealand are 2 down, 16 for 2 at the beginning of the 6th over.
Big effort from him there. Everybody stands back. Hoggard again. Absolutely bang on. McKillum. Outrageous shot. Where's it gone? High in the air. Michael Vaughan calls it. Get out of the way, everybody. This is mine. I can catch. There we go. On your way, McCullum. 16 for 2, New Zealand.
Napier, he made 76 not out there. He may have to make more than that this evening if New Zealand are going to get home. That's the way through cover point from the bat of Nathan Astle, and is going to make it to the rope. Gosh. That's away fine. It'll be 4 runs of some description. And extras, the leg byes.
Well, it's leg byes and it races away to one of the shorter boundaries before. It just clips the pad of the thigh pad. The ball rockets away down there to fine leg.
Well, it would have been very, very tight had the ball hit the stumps. Astle called for the run. He was going to the danger end.
New Zealand opt to go through. Oh, he's out, isn't he? Oh, that would have been touch and go. Touch and go, that would have been. But in the thick of it, Nasser Hussain, very athletic.
Oh, that's beautifully picked up. Just off line from Hoggard.
Good as we've seen today, short, and that's only fractionally short. On it like a flash, Astle. That's a quality shot. Terrific timing. Good bat. Right out of the middle.
Goss charging round. He can't get there though. That's another boundary. A much better over for New Zealand. 10 coming from it. 36 for 2 after 8.
In the air, but wide of the man at mid wicket. That'll go to the boundary. Stephen Fleming. He's still in the best of form by his own admission.
Zealand's 2 most experienced batsmen. Plenty of room on the leg side, and that's one of Fleming's strong areas. Just a little bit too straight.
Well, quite clearly he never saw it, because he started to go under it, and he's actually about 5-10 yards away from it.
When this went up in the air, it looked from our perspective as though it was going straight up. Fleming thought he was out. Two pretty good catches so far after dropping 2 goalies in India. But this one has been rifled at him at square cover, and this time Fleming has to go. It's a good catch because it's gone very quickly to Vaughan. Goff gets his man. Fleming has gone for 8, 42 for 3.
Scored just under 6 runs and over New Zealand. They've already lost 3 wickets in the first. Taking them on, this could be tight, and that would have been out. Wouldn't have even been close if that had hit.
Millen wanting to get off the mark. It's almost a suicidal run. It's a good pick-up. Oh, one out by a yard if it had hit.
Michael Vaughan has hurt himself here. Not quite sure what he's done, but he's done something. Now, what is it? Off the field, that's for sure. Hopefully it's no more than soft tissue injury. Not a serious one, but that will only be known. Goodness me, that's going to go for 4, but well, could easily have gone onto the stumps. 50 comes up for New Zealand, but it's some good effort for Collingwood. Very, very hard to pick up the ball at the moment. He almost got there. He might just have got there, but he was diving.
Bowler's bowling at 80 odd miles an hour. That's flown away off the top edge. Collingwood's done really well.
Dropped. Done pretty.
Question about that. It's a good ball from Flintoff, bouncing and just jagging away. And Trescothick, only a part-time keeper, and that's where that lets you down. He's only been behind the stumps 3 times or so.
Great stuff again. Well, if you hit the seam on this pitch, there is some help. Yes, Flintoff's enjoying himself all right. That's 1-2 second slip. It's carried. Knight is claiming the catch. And up goes the finger. Craig McMillan quite right to stand his ground. Not looking good for the Kiwis, Dion.
No, and I've seen Craig McMillan play this shot all summer, and too many times it's ended like that for my.
Flying down to third man. Oh, what a catch that is. Darren Goff in front of the packed terraces down there. They're all stunned into silence. Nathan Astle can't believe it.
Wow, that's Superman-like. Fantastic. Both feet off the ground, arching back, well over his head. And he will be happy.
Astle goes for 23-60 for 5 now. 50th appearance for New Zealand in one-day internationals with a match-winning century. It looks as though that's what it might. That's up and over, and that's about 40 rows back. And immediately Hussain makes a change to the field. Third slip comes out onto the leg side. And Matthew Hoggard has dropped back to a wide long off. He will fancy clearing these short boundaries as well. Edge gone to Knight's right, but it's gone down. I don't think in the end Knight got a hand on it. Seemed to hit him up on the forearm. If England can just keep their heads here and get rid of this man. Chris Cairns, one of the most powerful hitters in world cricket.
And he hasn't even bothered to walk out of the crease for that. The moment he hit it. There's going to be a few more of those needed if New Zealand have any show here. Dug themselves in a decent hole.
Slip out, that may be an error. Oh, it's gone straight through the fielder at backward point. It's Ben Hollioake, the substitute.
And if he comes off, he comes off. And
This is up in the air. Could well fall safe. Does. And just one straight up the air. Is someone going to catch this one? Well caught by Ashley Giles. A very good catch. Never easy right. Believe me, that went way up.
That's a big pair of buckets he's got there. They tried to pull that into the stand, no doubt about it. He threw at it. It was just up, but he just didn't get inside the line of it. Up she went, as most of the New Zealand shots have. But straight at good hands. That's a top catch by Giles. And he's delighted, goes for 7. 86 for 6. New Zealand out of a few situations. He's few Harry Houdinis over the years, but...
Oh, it's well struck. They're going to get off the mark.
And there's no point beating around the bush any longer. They need 2 boundaries and over. He's got 1. And Cairns has got to get the up, and then Cairns has got to get the strike with a single. Full equation in. Even one that you could win.
Get it, go!
Very straight, but it will only be... Chris Harris coming back.
Again tonight, in that type of delivery. Maybe the slower ball this time.
It is, big hit. Well, I think it's gone all the way. Still up there. Here it comes. 6 runs. I think it was the slower ball, but it was seen. Oh, one delighted young fan. Slower ball. Saw it come and dispatched it. Good work by the cameraman. And a delighted youngster. 1 ounce nearly.
It's a great shot. Flat and hard, and to Flintoff, that's gone straight into the advertising hoardings for 6, and I'm not sure.
This for one day. Just flies through Andrew Flintoff, crashes into the board.
Straight up in the air. Is it going to be set? It is. In 2 fielders this time. He put it in 3 earlier on. Survived. He's taken invitation and put it in the stand. Not sure that was very on Ashley Giles' part.
He'll try to get the ball in the air. He does. Harris is equal to it. Boundary 54, 55 yards there. Stands and admires Chris Harris. It's way back into the stand. Crowd can win some money there if he catches that.
Now that's in the air. And safe again. Just shook Collingwood. It was Hayne. Maybe enough on it to get it through the... Oh, it's nearly a wonderful... Palmed over, Nick Knight, feeded by White.
Wonderful cricket this. Slap through mid. Nick Knight, bearing dive, has it for a second, and then it trickles over for 4. Boundary shot.
Again, another good over from New Zealand. Moffat, and that's Cairns' 50. 50 balls.
Should have been too late in this game, but you never know. He's making a massive effort just to wrest this game away from England. The firm favourites.
In the air, out. Flintoff takes the catch and punt all away. 7 down. Harris has gone.
Fine stop at mid-on. He's played his part in this partnership. More difficult now for New Zealand, but K's still in there. He for 23, 153 for 7.
And Christchurch, 25 remaining balls in Wellington, both not out.
Well, that's full. It's a full pitch. Straight down the ground for 4 more. Collingwood was the hero in here. He might be the villain tonight.
From the first 3 deliveries for New Zealand. Down the ground again. You can't stop it. You just can't get near it. The bound's all small. Clean strike, clean, powerful shot.
Yeah! He's got him. Collingwood's done it again. How quickly things can change.
Yeah. What a clap. It's one of Collins' wobblers, and it might have been a little off-cutter. There's misses. Collingwood gets through. Does he enjoy that? The inexperience. He's tried hard, worked well. Scintillating innings from Chris Carey.
That's launched around. That'll go all the way. That's hit the side screen.
5 sixes now in New Zealand's zero. Andre Adams. 6 files. Yeah, he can hit. Can find the boundary. Clean shot.
21 on balls, Adams. Full pitch. Strand a 3rd man. The catch is easily taken. Darren Goff dismisses Vittori. Looks to be all over for the home
attack. Vittori quickly gives himself room outside leg stump. Slices the ball down. It's Matthew Hogarth. Comes in from that 3rd man boundary. Combo. The Saints might achieve. He's gone for 4. Dan Vittori. 181 for 9. It's nearly.
That's it. England home. And isn't Flintoff happy about? It's 2-all. England were written a week ago. They're right back in this national series. It's 2-all with 1 to play. Everything to play for. Down at on Tuesday. Make sure you're in front of your TV set for that one. England here by 33 runs by the Duckworth-Lewis method. New Zealand 4 runs short.
This is the end. Straight as a misses. Flintoff hits. He's got 4 for top. After Wellington, the England said to the team, "You've got us this mess, you get us."